Actually, when I was told about the Vith app and whether I wanted to be associated with it, I don't think I even, the minute they told me that it's about women's safety in India, I think I didn't even question them. I didn't even want to know what, why, how, where. In fact, I was the one who made the call to Star India that I would like to be a part of this. I think somewhere if actors have the voice to reach out, one must do that. And I mean, I was not afraid at all to make a call to Star and to be open about the fact that I would want to be a part of it. I think that I never shied away from that. I didn't wait for them to actually come to me. It was, I mean, I think I jumped the gun, and that I'm proud to say that also. You know, we always have press conferences. At least all my career, I've always attended a press conference where we promoted our film, or you know, we've spoken about our brands, you know, kind of talking about our celebrity status. But for once, we should talk about the women suffering with this problem. We should talk about the women of our nation. We should talk about the problems that we face. And we should try to talk about how we can solve it. And that's what With You app stands for. And I hope all the women in the room here will appreciate the cause. And my earnest request to stick to what we all are here to talk about today. Yeah, but right now we are, for that, hopefully we'll talk to Star India. And hopefully some of the male heroes should be there to endorse that app. But I believe very strongly that the women need to be secure. The way, I don't think you are aware also that every 22 minutes there is a rape in our country. So this is not even we should not even talk about it in the same breath as a joke, because it is a serious issue, and it's something that I believe in. And whether, I mean, I believe women in our country need to be protected right now. The awareness needs to be spread. And I mean, it's such a wonderful initiative by Star India to come up with this. That to even have an app that, I mean, you can download on Android, iOS, any of it. I mean, these are the phones. Today, everyone is using a smartphone. And I think this is something that, you know, we should all believe in. I don't think we should even ask if men need protection or what. Right now, we're here to just talk about us beautiful women who need the protection. Well, normally I'm very particular कि जिस cause के लिए you know, जिस brand के लिए जो मैंने endorse किया है आज तक, it's always been something that has been a part of me. And जैसे मैंने पहले कहा था कि when Star India had come up with this initiative, I just believe in the fact that being a woman and being somebody whom a lot of people would look up to, I would like to have a voice where I could speak about the fact that women need to be protected. I mean, the crime rate is growing. I mean, like I said earlier, okay, every 22 minutes there is a rape in our country. This year, in 2012, I think around 25 or 26,000 odd rapes have been registered. I mean, it's something that something needs to be done about it. And if I have a voice and I believe in it, I would like to stand up for that. Well, definitely, I think whoever downloads this app, jo kuch bhi ho, they will always have 4 people. I mean, their immediate family, and I'm sure a very close friend. I would have my mother and my sister, my father and my husband. And I'm sure every woman should think of that first. अगर एक शादीशुदा औरत हो तो पहले अपने husband के बारे में सोचे that they should try to contact that person first, and then of course there should be a friend also as a backup as the 4th person. That's why we have 4 people that will know. And मर्दों को प्रोटेक्ट करना, I think, I hope कि मर्द अपने आप को भी प्रोटेक्ट कर सकते हैं. The face of it, I mean, there are so many, you know, great personalities. I think it would be Mr. Bachchan or Mr. Amir Khan that I would like to say. जो हुआ है हमारे जर्नलिस्ट के साथ, आपके कॉलीग के साथ पिछले महीनों में, that was something that was very shocking, because I don't think ऐसे कभी हम लोग ने पहले सुना कि you know there has been a rape. We always heard कि दिल्ली में ऐसे हुआ है, मध्य प्रदेश में ऐसे हुआ है, तमिलनाडु में हुआ है. That's where the maximum rapes actually take place, क्योंकि वहाँ के लोग का माहौल भी बहुत अलग है. This is a city life. People are educated. People who are walking the streets are working people, and working people are normally, they should have the IQ and the brains. But after hearing this, it's very, very disappointing. So that was also one of the reasons जो मेरे मन में था कि I should be a part of this initiative. I mean, and also in fact, why talk about the Shakti Mills incident? एक रेप जो हुआ है मेरे घर के बिल्कुल बगल में हुआ है. दो building, just two, if you leave two buildings, and this is a true story, it's happened in Bandra in a lane. The foreigner, जिसका rape हुआ था, she used to live right behind my house, and I think the newspapers reported it. So, I mean, you would never even think कि हमारे घर के पास ऐसे हो रहा है. कभी सोचा भी नहीं था. I mean, आज तक जब मैं और सैफ हम लोग डिनर के लिए जाते हैं, कभी-कभी बैंड्रा में कहीं रेस्टोरेंट में गए, तो sometimes we don't even feel like taking our car. We walk on ourselves, and it's about 11 o'clock in the night. हम लोग रोड पे चल रहे हैं. I mean, if a star can walk, anybody should walk. We should be able to have that, confidence, and that we would want to feel safe. So I hope, everyone is listening. The Mumbai police is listening. We would like them to increase the number of police in the city. I hope so. That's an earnest request, and that's why this whole initiative. Well, honestly, I felt safe. This was unsafe. I mean, honestly, that's what I'm saying. I felt safe 2 years ago. But पिछले 2 सालों में, there is that uneasiness in the city. Ever since, I mean, the last 1.5 years especially, I mean, Delhi is also not very far away, honestly. It is, I mean, it's the capital, please, it's the capital, If in Mumbai, still are just surrounding it. So, it's somewhere it's left some unsafeness even in our city. If it can happen in the capital, where the parliament is, it can happen anywhere. So that feeling of unrest is always there. If I'm shooting at night, my mother is worried about me. Till today, she'll ask me till 1 o'clock if I'm shooting till 5 a.m. because shoots to सुबह 6 बजे तक चलती रहती है कभी. But she will try to stay awake as much as possible just so that I message her that I'm home. And आज तक मैं अपनी माँ को SMS करती हूँ. चाहे वो सुबह 6 बजे पैकअप हो, मैं उससे मैसेज करती हूँ कि I have reached home. So these are things. So that's why I'm hoping the app will, kind of give a sense of security to us girls, who are working women, especially. Well, I don't know. Throughout the making of Talash, we shot in areas which were quite and quite gruesome. The real by-lanes of Bombay, which I never thought that I would also walk because of the character that I was playing. So probably then I would wish that this app was there. I wish this app was there for all those girls out there, who would have to take up this job. It's for everyone. This kind of an app, and the number of smartphones and Androids that are being used today. The rate is skyrocketed in the last 9 months. Everyone is. So is my cook. Even he's on a Samsung. So that's the way it's growing. This problem is a very deep-rooted problem. It's not just a man with a sick mind. It's people who have grown up. It's a child to a man, from adolescence to becoming a man, the atmosphere that they grow up in, the situations that they face, whether they have been something that they have experienced in their childhood. Who knows? Whether they have been traumatized, they have been tortured. There's poverty, there's uneducation. There's so many things that lead to a man's sick mind. So what we can definitely do is, I feel very strongly for another cause, which I will soon be supporting. I would just like to mention that, is education in India, which not many people try to put, they don't try to harp on it too much. We just nobody really talks about that. Like in the UK and United States of America, everyone has a right to free education. In India, now recently the law has been passed. But we have to stretch on that, because we don't realize that education, just the sense of a basic kind of, when somebody kind of explains things to you in that way, a basic kind of schooling keeps you grounded. Well, I think women somewhere, I'm not being biased, but women somewhere have this general sense of nurture. They know exactly. They are just, I don't know, I just feel that they have a sense where they tend to be sharper than men. They also grow and, understand things much faster than a man. A man takes time, I feel, to grow. And women, somewhere I feel that we will have that sense when things are, kind of going wrong. And now I'm coming back to the Vith app. It's something that all of us must try and download on our instruments somewhere to keep, just for the fact that, that's your bodyguard now. You don't really need a handsome, good-looking man to be your bodyguard when you have this. You can still feel free and walk the streets. Well, I think मैंने जब सैफ और मॉम के साथ डिस्कस किया, they were very happy. In fact, the reaction that Saif had, he was like, I wish I could also be a part of it. And जब मैंने बात किया कि मैं press conference के लिए जा रही हूँ, he was also like, try to stick to what we are here for. And I'm really happy that all of you all have really stuck to it. Because that's what even my family was like. I hope the media does that. And I'm actually really happy today that you guys haven't asked me a single personal question. And you've done me proud somewhere. Because you all have been so good at not asking me any. All of you are very scared right now. It's such a good cause. It's such a good cause. But don't ask me any question. I know all of you all are like, you're dying to know. But इतना अच्छा cause है, आप लोग ने इतना support किया है. I hope you're all right about the fact that we spoke so much about women's safety and the kind of remedies that we think. I honestly do feel that you all will kind of write. I know you all will write well about this. I think सोच हमेशा, I think अच्छी होनी चाहिए. That's what I believe. I think जो भी हम बनते हैं वो अपनी सोच से बनते हैं. सरकार की पॉलिसी से नहीं. हालात हमें बना देती है, पर सोच को हमें हमेशा बदलने की कोशिश नहीं करनी चाहिए. We should always try and keep our thoughts clear, positive, and हालात तो वैसे भी बदलते रहेंगे. कभी अच्छे होंगे तो कभी खराब होंगे. And I'm sure that 2014 is going to look up for India the way we are moving towards a very positive sign. And I'm sure the laws are going to change. People are reassessing the laws. बहुत सारे laws reassess हो चुके हैं इस साल के end तक. And I'm sure by 2014 we look forward to a more democratic India. For those kind of people where I understand that there is 40% I mean कि जो यहाँ हमारी women हैं, they are from rural India. And that's why मैंने हमेशा कहा है कि even the government should specify on education. Free education to people, young girls, young boys in rural India will help protect women. I believe in that. मैं बहुत believe करती हूँ इसमें कि अगर हम छोटे बच्चों को free education दें at a very young age, if we even give them the basic education,